So 5 hacks for targeting fat fast and rather effortlessly, particularly if you're having difficulty shifting some of the extra weight that may have crept on over the Christmas period. So starting with exercise, my absolute favorite is going for short, high intensity training. And by short, I really do mean short. Anything from 1 to 2 up to 5 minutes can actually be enough. You're looking at, if you run, doing sprints for 20 to 30 seconds, then slowing it down for about 30 seconds up to a minute. So you get the heart rate up, you relax it back down again, you get it up again, and you do this 3 up to 5 cycles. So 3 times of sprints with the gaps in between where you lower it down up to 5. Alternatively, you can do it with swimming or with cycling, or even simpler, you can do it with something like squats, freestanding, when you get up in the morning for just a minute. Press-ups on the floor, press-ups against a countertop, or simply sitting to standing from a sofa. And that will work extraordinarily well for helping drive the heart rate up. It seems to have an impact on hormones, particularly insulin, stabilizing it and indirectly then targeting that belly fat. Hack number 2, looking at nutrition. So the first part of this would be looking at intermittent fasting. That is exceptionally helpful for, again, recalibrating and stabilizing hormones, particularly insulin. So again, very good for belly fat. Now you're looking at fasting for anything from 14 up to 16 hours between the final meal in the evening to the first meal the next day. Number 3, looking at the actual nutritional food you're eating itself. So high fat diets, strict high fat diets, exceptionally good for targeting belly fat. Strict low fat diets can be exceptionally good for targeting hips and bust, but in all cases for this hack, look at reducing or even eliminating the carbs for a period of time. Not necessarily forever, but just for a period. And we're looking at sugars primarily, obviously, and then more the starchy ones like the breads, the rice, the pastas. Then we're going to number 4, I believe, if I'm counting correctly. And from there, don't snack, don't graze. Eat as much as you need with meals, have as many meals as you need in a day, but give your body that gap in between. It needs it. It needs it to reset. It needs to recalibrate. You don't want to keep spiking insulin all day. Reducing calories and spiking insulin all day can be a recipe for disaster and can often mean nothing budges. Equally, on the flip side of that, if you eat good meals, particularly high in protein and even the fats, you'll find you can almost eat as much as you like and still lose. It's less about calories and more about what you eat and when you eat it. And finally, the last hack we're going to look at are the supplements. Now, this is going to be broken into 3, but we'll take it as one final hack. Supplements can be hugely helpful for fast tracking things. Amino Slim by Strong Nutrients is one of the best that I know of for helping target that belly fat. It's one where I'd recommend highly you get the measuring tape out and see what's happening there. It works while you sleep and also while you do that little bit of high intensity training. It seems to have an impact on helping support the natural rhythm of the body, that natural hormonal balance that occurs during sleep. And again, it tends to be belly fat that gets targeted here. Casein Protein is the second supplement, so this is 5B if you like. Casein is a wonderful form of protein that you get naturally in things like cottage cheese. It's a very slow release protein, which means insulin stays nice and steady. You stay fuller for longer and it becomes much easier to lose belly fat. And the body can really utilize it very, very well, which means you firm up and tone up much more quickly than normal. And again, firm tissue, muscle tissue is lovely and active, and it helps you burn fat, even when you're doing nothing, quite frankly. So your metabolism, in essence, increases. And the final one I find very helpful is creatine. It doesn't directly cause you to burn fat, but what it does do is help you train with more intensity and help you recover fast from the training. It protects the muscle and helps the body create something called ATP, which in essence are your energy molecules. Now, if you're going to train with more intensity, you're going to firm up faster, and guess what? You're going to lose fat more quickly as well. So there you have it, 5 quick hacks in just over 4 minutes that can and will make a vital difference to you losing fat healthily and faster.